Now, good morning, Northwest. It's the 80th anniversary of D-Day events. They continue today on the cliffs of Normandy, with President Biden preparing to make a speech honoring our nation's heroes.
The setup for this weekend is sunshine and heat. We're not going to get a lot of wind, but we do have some things that are going to be moving through. We'll talk about it in just a little bit.
Plus, one day after Spokane's Pride mural was restored from vandalism, it is damaged again. The charges the vandals now face and what added security measures are in place as we head into Pride weekend. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Good Morning Northwest, I'm Sydney Charles.
And I'm Natalie Grant. Today is Friday, June 7th, TGIF. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. Let's head on over to Mark Peterson for a look at our first alert forecast. I'm sure everyone's excited.
On this National Donut Day. Love donuts. All right, here we go. Sunshine, a little haze. We get the heat. We get a little more dust in the air. We have, again, that angle as the sun comes up and we see a little more haze. 57 degrees, winds negligible. It's beautiful. We are going to see in the 4 things you need to know. Very warm weather coming in. Still going to be hot for tomorrow, although maybe not as hot as we talked about at the beginning of the week. We're going to be living in the 80s all the way into the middle of next week. And Sunday, we're going to see some storms roll through our area. We'll talk about the timing, but right now it's beautiful. 9 Mile, you're at 47 degrees, one of the cooler spots, but everyone else is in low to mid 50s, and the sun is out. It really is a nice start to the day. Here is our day over the next 12 hours. Sunshine. It's going to be beautiful. We're going to have temperatures warming up again to 84 degrees. At 6, it's going to be 83, but look at the 10 o'clock temperature. Still 70 degrees, and I will remind you once again, 72 is an average for this time of year. It's going to be nice.
Mark, thank you. And at the Breaking Now desk this morning, we've learned President Biden is preparing for a speech on the cliffs of Normandy today. This comes on the heels of the 80th anniversary of D-Day. Biden speaking at a D-Day commemoration yesterday, supporting American veterans honored for their bravery. Now, at the forefront of Biden's speech, Ukraine. The president saying, quote, to bow down to dictators is simply unthinkable. Biden also touching on the war in Ukraine during an exclusive interview with World News Tonight anchor David Muir. Take a listen.
I wanted to ask you about Ukraine. Are American weapons being used right now inside Russia?
They're authorized to be used in proximity to the border. We're not authorizing strikes 200 miles into Russia. We're not authorizing strikes on Moscow, on the Kremlin.
Now, today, the president will meet one-on-one with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. And back to today's remarks, the president is expected to deliver his speech at 7 o'clock our time. Sources say he'll talk about the fight between dictatorship and freedom while driving home a key re-election argument that he will uphold democratic freedoms.
Well, a reward is now being offered for information on the Washington State University graduate who vanished from the SeaTac airport last week. Nadia Cole's family says Cole and her mother were about to leave on a trip to Italy when she went to the bathroom and never returned. Cole's family says security footage shows her leaving the airport with a distressed expression. Investigators believe her disappearance is connected to the disappearance of this little girl, 2-year-old Soraya Ong Harmon from Pullman. Now, Soraya disappeared with her father, Aaron Ong. They never returned from a camping trip in Montana. An arrest warrant has been issued for Aaron for not returning Soraya to her mother. Investigators believe Ong and Cole are traveling together because they're dating. Anyone with information about where they may be is asked to contact the police department. The police say a suspect is now in custody for killing someone in southwest Spokane yesterday.
34-year-old Kelly Hyde is booked into the Spokane County Jail for second-degree murder and first-degree assault. It happened near Sunset Highway in Lewis Street, west of Indian Canyon Golf Course. A second person was also hurt in the attack and taken to the hospital. Spokane police say both of Hyde's charges are domestic violence related.
Well, inspectors with the USPS say someone broke into a collection box on the South Hill and stole some of the mail that was inside. The post office says this was reported on Monday, May 20th, around 5 p.m. The collection box had about 2 days worth of mail inside. It's unclear right now how much mail was exactly stolen, but experts say mail thieves are searching for checks, credit cards, birthday money, or personal information, which could go a long way in helping them steal your identity. The Postal Service says to check the latest time that the mail will be emptied from the box and don't leave your mail in there overnight.
And if it's after hours and you're dropping that in there, generally means it's going to sit there overnight until the next day. So if you can, try and find a box that has a later time or wait until the next day.
Now, the post office has since removed the collections box and is actively working to track down the person or people responsible. As for the penalties for this type of crime, it depends on what they do with the mail. But mail theft is a felony.
The Postal Service is sponsoring National Dog Bite Awareness Week. The city of Spokane ranks 28th in the country for dog attacks on mail carriers. 10 postal employees were bitten by dogs here last year. Here's how you can protect your mail carriers. USPS says if you get a delivery at the front door, keep your dog in a separate room before opening up the door. You can sign up for the informed delivery service to be alerted before a package arrives. And if the carrier feels threatened by your dog, or if it's loose and unleashed in the yard, you may just have to pick up mail at the post office.
Well, just hours after the Pride mural in downtown Spokane was repainted on Wednesday, it was vandalized again. Police arrested 3 suspects they say scuffed up the paint with some scooters, including a 19-year-old and 2 minors. According to court docs, the group is also accused of yelling homophobic slurs at people. They're charged with malicious mischief. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:05.
That's right. And if you're headed out today or this weekend, it's going to be absolutely gorgeous, guys. Beautiful, Mark.
This is where we're going to switch out the filters in our AC heating, our HVAC.
Good reminder.
Because we're going to have temperatures that are going to range from hot to hotter, 89 to 92. But look at the span, Moses Lake to Lewiston.
Oh my gosh.
From 92 to the upper 90s. So it's quite a span. All right, so we're going to talk more about your weekend and what we can expect after it. That's coming up.
The Spokane Pride Parade and Festival kicks off tonight. I'm breaking down all the details you need to know before attending, coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
Plus, the list of Republican running mates for Donald Trump is narrowing when we will know who he will name as his candidate for vice president.
And as our weather heats up, conditions can get dangerous. The signs you could be suffering from heat sickness. We'll let you know when Good Morning Northwest continues right after this.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Move Fitness.
Lose the stress over summertime mess. At Floor Trader, you'll find more samples and more selection in one place. With big box prices and small town service, this weekend, all waterproof products are on sale.
Living in the Inland Northwest has its advantages, and one of those is working with amazing people who dedicate their time and efforts to help others. STCU's Volunteers Count is a program to say thank you for this service and inspire others to give back too. Please tell us about a volunteer at a local nonprofit that inspires you. Go to KXLY.com/volunteerscount and nominate them. Help us showcase those people who give of their time and truly make a difference. Volunteers Count, brought to you by 4 News Now and STCU.
When you've been seriously injured, choosing the right legal team is the most important decision you'll make. Craig Swap & Associates is a top personal injury law firm for one reason: we win.
If you or a loved one has been seriously injured, our team of winning attorneys is here for you. We'll review your case for free and start working immediately to win the compensation you deserve. Craig Swap & Associates, one call, that's all.
Welcome to Wonders of the World. Come feel the magic inside. Fascinating and powerful crystals from the dawn of time. Incredible natural wonders and prehistoric artifacts. And talk about magic, you should come to Fantasyland. Thousands of pieces of fabulous jewelry and literally millions of beads. Remarkable, astonishing, and whimsical. Come visit Wonders of the World. There's magic inside, and you can take some home.
It's time to celebrate all dads and grads. This week at both Cal locations in Airway Heights and on 4th Street in Coeur d'Alene.
And that means some of the best deals of the year on fun new rides for summer. Plus delayed payments until September 1st and an extra $500 trade-in value for your old ride. Plus, everyone can enter for a chance to win a Traeger grill at each location.
This is one sale you can't afford to miss. This week at both Cal locations.
Lose the stress over summertime mess. At Floor Trader, you'll find more samples and more selection in one place. With big box prices and small town service, this weekend, all waterproof products are on sale.
Welcome back. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. Former President Donald Trump says he will reveal his running mate at the Republican National Convention next month.
Yeah, that's right. The presumptive GOP nominee made that announcement in a TV interview with psychologist Dr. Phil McGraw that aired on Thursday. Now, the list reportedly includes North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum, Senator Marco Rubio, Senator J.D. Vance, Senator Tim Scott, Representative Elise Stefanik, Representative Byron Donalds, and former Housing and Urban Development Secretary Dr. Ben Carson. Now, the Republican National Convention is slated to take place July 15th through the 18th in Milwaukee.
A California judge has dismissed multiple charges against the man who attacked Paul Pelosi in 2022. David DePape was sentenced last month for assault and attempted kidnapping. The dismissed charges include attempted murder, assault of an elderly, and assault of an elder, and assault with a deadly weapon. DePape's defense team argued some charges amounted to him being charged twice for the same thing. The trial is scheduled to resume tomorrow morning.
The Colorado Republican Party is calling on people to burn all gay pride flags. A mass email to supporters and on a social media post proclaimed, quote, "God hates pride." Recent actions by the state GOP have also included a call for all parents to pull their children out of public schools. They claim Democrats are using schools to, quote, turn more kids trans. Valimar Archuleta, a Republican candidate for Congress, condemned this message. He called the anti-gay message hateful and disgusting. Archuleta renounced his party's endorsement as a result.
Our 10-second takeaway on this Friday is about that mild start that we have, so maybe a light layer, but you won't need it for long. You'll need your sunglasses. It's going to be a sunny day today with a high of 84 degrees.
Unprecedented heat waves are sending more and more people to the emergency room, according to CDC data.
The extreme heat is expected to continue, with climate change making temperatures hotter for longer periods of time, which can be dangerous and even deadly. Between May and September of last year, CDC data shows the number of ER visits for heat-related illnesses substantially increased across several U.S. regions. They looked at the same months of the 5 previous years, which is why it's important to know the signs.
The most patients that we see that deal with severe heat illness, like I said, primarily heat stroke, are usually more elderly patients with underlying health conditions, or sometimes even young children that aren't put in a safe environment.
Now, one of the most dangerous signs include heavy sweating, cold, pale and clammy skin, fast, weak pulse. There's also nausea, vomiting, muscle cramps, fatigue or weakness, dizziness, headache, and fainting. Now, make sure to get medical help right away if any of these symptoms last longer than an hour, or if they get worse, or if you're throwing up. Your Good Morning Northwest time is 6:12.
The Spokane Pride Parade and Festival kicks off tonight. 4 News Now's Allison Martinez has the closures and event details you need to know about coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
I'm Mark Peterson, the Extreme Team and Horizon Credit Union, ready to take on our next job. If you know of a project that needs an Extreme Team makeover, go to KXLY.com to nominate it. Our thanks to Horizon Credit Union for sponsoring the 4 News Now Extreme Team.
At Parker Subaru in Coeur d'Alene, we're more than just a dealership. We're your trusted service destination.
Our state-of-the-art service center is open 7 days a week, and our Subaru certified technicians can service any make or model vehicle.
Need a lift while we work on your car? We've got you covered with our convenient shuttle service.
Schedule your service today at parkersubaru.com and receive no problem customer attention at Parker Subaru in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
For over 30 years, we've been keeping you warm.
Or cool, but now we are taking you to the next level of innovation.
Fireplaces, sleek modern design, or traditional electric, efficient and trendy.
Lighting, permanent, decorative, year-long lighting, providing security as well as beauty.
These are just some of the ideas we are bringing to you for the next level at Holiday Heating, Cooling, and Electric. We call it Holiday Innovation. Call us today.
Did you know that Spokane Hyperbaric Center uses oxygen to reduce pain, inflammation, and swelling?
I didn't know that.
Did you know that hyperbaric oxygen therapy promotes new blood vessel growth, fights infection, and releases more stem cells from your bone marrow?
I didn't know that.
Would you like to know if Spokane Hyperbaric Center is the right choice for you? Go to hyperbarichope.com to find out.
Spokane Hyperbaric Center gave us hope. And now you know.
It's Click It RV's lowest price guarantee sale going on now at your neighborhood Click It RV.
Be a winner like me and get to Click It RV.
With 0 down and no payments till October, now is the time to own your dream RV.
Get to Click It RV now. Are you going to be mad, bro?
Get never before deep discounts on trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, and motorhomes. Plus the best selection, highest trade-in values ever, and a lifetime warranty. Nobody beats the discounts at Click It RV.
I'm Richard Sherman, and we guarantee it.
1 mile past the Y and Newport Highway.
The Medellin Falls Bigfoot Festival returns to Pend Oreille County June 15th and 16th. Discover the rich history, folklore, and mystery. From Sasquatch-themed crafts to Bigfoot merchandise, a 5K fun run, and plenty of food. This event is guaranteed to leave you amazed and entertained. Hear from the county's experts about their Bigfoot sightings or sign up for the presenters dinner and talk with them firsthand. The Medellin Falls Bigfoot Festival. For tickets and information, go to mf-bigfoot.com.
I'm Mark Peterson, the Extreme Team and Horizon Credit Union, ready to take on our next job. If you know of a project that needs an Extreme Team makeover, go to kxly.com to nominate it. Our thanks to Horizon Credit Union for sponsoring the 4 News Now Extreme Team.
4 News Now is brought to you by Perfection Tire.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Welcome back. The time is now 6:15. The Spokane Pride Festival officially kicks off tonight. This weekend is packed with events to celebrate our local LGBTQ+ community. And our Allison Martinez is live this morning in downtown, breaking down everything you need to know before attending. Good morning, Allison.
Good morning to you both. I'm in downtown Spokane right now, and the Rainbow Crosswalk is right behind me. It has a fresh coat of paint on it. You may remember that about a month ago, someone set a fire onto this mural right here, but thousands of dollars of community funding and plenty of volunteers all came together to get this fresh coat of paint just in time for Spokane Pride. I'm joined by Drew this morning. He is the president of Spokane Pride. Now, I know your team has been working on this for so long now. How are you feeling now that it's all about to kick off tonight?
I'm really actually excited because it seems to be coming together and we've had so many good volunteers working on this. It's just making it feel easy and the community seems to be ready.
Yeah, and tell me, how important is it to have an event like this to really celebrate the LGBTQ+ community here in Spokane?
It's really important, especially because of the vandalism that we have had. It just shows that unfortunately there are some people who still don't embrace the fact that it's love and acceptance, and that's why we're here to remind them.
Yes, absolutely. And just yesterday, we've been covering this the last couple of days. 3 people were arrested for another act of vandalism. Behind me, you'll see a brand new camera that the Spokane Police Department has installed to take a look over this area. Now, you guys have been working with SPD to make sure that this is a safe event for everyone. Tell me a little bit what that process has been like.
It's been really actually great to have them work so much with us. They're open to the communications. We were with them on Tuesday going over more details, and it's never been a issue getting a hold of them if we had questions or concerns. So they've been a great asset.
Yes, and we're so excited. There's so many events. They all kick off tonight, and we've got a full day of activities tomorrow and Sunday as well. We'll send it back to you guys in studio.
Well, Allison, thank you so much. And we got exciting events this weekend, but we also have an exciting event today. If you didn't know, today is National Donut Day, and it's a day that honors the Salvation Army, women who served the Patriots soldiers during the First World War. And I have David and Kelly here with the Salvation Army this morning. They brought us some tasty treats, but they also brought us a history lesson.
That's right.
Could you just go over that a little bit with us?
In World War I, the Salvation Army saw that there was some need for our American boys on the front lines in Europe, and so we sent these donut lassies, these young girls, to the front lines. Seems kind of crazy, but they needed to do something to improve troop morale, and so they came up with a donut recipe right there on the front lines. They even boiled them right there in some helmets, and that became so popular that by World War II we had some better equipment. We came to the front lines, and we served better donuts. I'd imagine so. And that was just a great way for us to support our troops, and we're still doing it today.
Love it. I love it. And you guys are going out and supporting some vets today as well, and sharing the love of the donuts still.
Yes, taking the donuts, much better donuts, though, by the way. But yes, we're going to go to the local VA and hand out donuts to those who served our country. And it was just really a great time. They used, when they did it, they went to the front lines in the trenches. They were right there with the soldiers that were serving. And so we want to go and be with those who have served today.
Who knew that donuts had such a rich history here? And like you said, donuts much better today.
Much better.
Of course. And if you are eating a donut today, don't forget about the history here. And you can have some nice weather to go along with it. Let's get over to Mark here with our first alert forecast.
Donuts on the deck. How about that? Ooh. It'd be perfect. Yeah, Salvation Army does so many things in this day, you'd be amazed. So check it out. 52 degrees into the valley, 49 into Deer Park. It's a mild start. Chena, you're at 49 degrees, 57 officially. Hour by hour, we're going to have plenty of sunshine, a few high thin clouds. By 10 o'clock, we're going to be at 70 degrees. We get into the noon hour, we're into the mid 70s. Winds are going to be light. Less than 10 miles an hour. We're going to be in the 80s all afternoon long, and then mid 80s at 5 o'clock as you're heading home from work and school. Maybe a few high thin clouds coming in because of heat, but that's going to be about it. Really is going to set up to be a nice day. We look at what we can expect in our forecast radar. Variable clouds to the west coast and also into Montana, but then by Saturday, we start to see the intrusion of more cloud cover coming in. And then at Sunday, we see the chance of seeing some mountain showers coming in, some afternoon thunderstorm activity, about a 20% chance, all right, for Sunday. But most of the graduation ceremonies are going to be tonight and tomorrow in the backyards and, you know, at people's homes. So I think it's going to be a pretty good setup. Tracking the heat, this dome of high pressure is going to continue. We're going to continue to have right on the edge of that. So while we're not 110, 111, 112, we're going to be in the mid to upper 80s all weekend long. So, yeah, that's hot for us. 84 today, 89 into Lewiston, 90 into the Tri-Cities. We get to near 90 tomorrow. We're going to be sitting at 89, 84 Sunday. And then it's low 80s Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 79. So right on the cusp, but still very warm for this time of year.
Pretty thankful we're not in those hundreds here. We'll take what we got. All right, thanks, Mark. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:21. Your morning sports is coming up right after the break. Thanks so much for starting your Friday with us right here on Good Morning Northwest. We'll be back after this.
Great to meet you. Thank you again. Pleasure. You'll see me again.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
It's the epic summer sale at Furniture Row, and that means everything is on sale. Find huge savings store-wide or get no interest until January 2029. Shop the largest selection at the lowest prices guaranteed. The epic summer sale on now at Furniture Row.
Elite Tire and Suspension, your premier tire and suspension shop, can do it all. A family business that started right here in the Northwest, building their business and your trust from the ground up. Active in the community and committed to supporting schools and youth programs in the Coeur d'Alene and Sandpoint area. Elite Tire and Suspension, top-notch customer service, the best warranty in town, and easy financing. Their experienced team will keep you safe on the road with correct tires, suspension, and alignment. Call, click, or stop in anytime. Elite Tire and Suspension in Coeur d'Alene and Pend Oreille.
Global Credit Union serves the men and women of our armed forces stationed around the world. We're proud to honor our military members by wearing red on Friday.
Red stands for Remember Everyone Deployed, and 4 News Now and Global Credit Union are inviting you to wear red on Fridays too.
Show your support for the men and women of our armed forces.
Tell them and their families thank you for their service and for protecting our future. Stop by any Global branch and pick up a red pin.
And then remember to wear red every Friday from now until September 11th.
It's time to celebrate all dads and grads. This week at both Cal locations in Airway Heights and on 4th Street in Coeur d'Alene.
And that means some of the best deals of the year on fun new rides for summer. Plus delayed payments until September 1st and an extra $500 trade-in value for your old ride. Plus, everyone can enter for a chance to win a Traeger grill at each location.
This is one sale you can't afford to miss. This week at both Cal locations.
I was gonna keep it chill, but I'm so freaking excited. From Stranger Things, Millie Bobby Brown. So you live on a farm.
My donkey, Bernard, is like my best friend. He is the biggest diva.
Watch Kelly Clarkson today at 3.
Take advantage of the tax credits you can, including the annual Washington State Working Families Tax Credit. You can get money back on state taxes already paid. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
It's the epic summer sale at Denver Mattress, and that means everything is on sale, like the Queen Size Summit, now only $299.99. Save $200 on our Doctor's Choice Original lineup. Or no interest until January 2029. The epic summer sale, on now at Denver Mattress.
Welcome into Morning Sports. I'm Julian Minenso. The WCC announced its men's basketball schedule for next season, and both Gonzaga and Washington State have some big-time matchups. WCU will play at Oregon State and at home against LMU. Those are the single games. The Cougars will play every other WCC team twice, including Gonzaga. Now, as for the Bulldogs, they will play every conference member twice, except for San Diego and Pacific. Gonzaga returns most of its roster, which has led to a top 3 ranking in ESPN's way too early top 25. Washington State will be led by new head coach David Riley. Now, as an affiliate member, the Cougars can compete for a conference title in the WCC, while the Pac-12 rebuilds, at least for these next 2 years. This is different from football, where WSU is not eligible to compete for a championship under the Mountain West Scheduling Alliance. The Seattle Mariners won its 3rd straight series with the 3-0 win over the Oakland A's. Mitch Garver went 2 for 2 with a pair of RBIs and a home run. Seattle opens up a weekend series on the road against the Kansas City Royals at 5:10 tonight. Spokane Indians snapped its 3-game losing streak with the 9-4 win over the Hillsboro Hops. These two teams are back at it tonight, 6:35 from Avista Stadium. And the Boston Celtics took Game 1 of the NBA Finals in lopsided fashion over the Dallas Mavericks, 107-89. Kristaps Porzingis scored 20 points off the bench for Boston in his first game since April 29th after suffering from a strained calf injury. Game 2 of this best-of-7 series will be Sunday at 5 o'clock, and you can watch it right here on KXLY. That'll wrap us up for Morning Sports.
Julian, thanks. And your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:25. The Bureau of Labor Statistics has just released the latest jobs report. We'll tell you how employment has changed last month and why some experts say this new job report is one for the record books. Plus, we're heading into a big graduation weekend for so many of our local senior classes. How Spokane seniors made one last special impact. That's next. And before we go to break, here's a first look of what's coming up on Good Morning America starting at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, Rex Heuermann, the alleged Gilgo Beach serial killer, is now charged in 2 additional murders.
There is a document that we found, which certainly, we would argue, illustrates that he meticulously planned these murders and really worked hard to not only commit the murders, but to make sure that he was not caught.
Prosecutors said advanced DNA testing establishing a link between Heuermann and 2 new victims.
One murder is obviously horrific, and it's a difficult thing to defend.
Heuermann showed no reaction in court, where he appeared with hands cuffed behind his back. His attorney entered a not guilty plea.
I'll be highly surprised if there aren't more victims, and the reason why is serial killing is an obsession.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we're talking to the district attorney about the case. With your GMA First Look, I'm Aaron Katersky, ABC News, Riverhead, New York.
When you have moderate to severe eczema, it's okay to show off. With Dupixent, show off your clearer skin and less itch. Because you have plenty of reasons to show off your skin. With Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists, you can stay ahead of your eczema. It helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your skin from within. Many adults saw 90% clearer skin. Some even achieved long-lasting clearer skin and fast itch relief after first dose. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. Show off to the world. Ask your eczema specialist about Dupixent.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Save your greed!
Honeymoon phase over already, huh?
You know, these things normally take a while to figure out, and these kind of...
We get you compensated fairly and only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
I mean, I have to have it.
Is this you? Finding something you can't live without, but your card is... Adding your P1FCU MasterCard to your mobile wallet makes checking out easy online and at the register.
Almost there. Oh.
Open your free Ascend checking account that comes with tons of great benefits at p1fcu.org/free. P1FCU, your community, your credit union.
It's time. Time to let your soul breathe a little, to feel the sun on your face, and to feel alive again. It's time to dust off the clubs, to treat yourself, and test out your lungs. It's time to get away to the place that's not so far away, Lakeside Coeur d'Alene. Win a dream giveaway at cda4.fun.
Command picture hanging strips hold strong and remove cleanly. Command, do no harm.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Hey, good morning, Northwest. Thanks so much for starting your Friday here with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Sydney Charles. It is Friday, June 7th, TGIF. If you're headed out today, weather is going to be gorgeous.
Yeah, it's really going to be nice. Love to have the positive news going on today. 57 degrees. Currently, it's 51 into Coeur d'Alene with a clear sky, sunshine, and National Donut Day. I mean, really. Take a look at the 4 things you need to know. It's going to be very warm weather coming in. We're still going to be hot for Saturday, maybe just not as hot as we originally thought. We're going to be living in the 80s all the way through the middle of next week. And then a few Sunday storms that are going to be rolling through the region. We'll talk more about that. 56 right now in downtown, 53 into Liberty Lake, 49 at Deer Park, and Coeur d'Alene, you're, again, comfortable with the low 50s. We're going to see sunshine. We're going to have temperatures that are going to bust into the mid-70s by midday, but we're going to be in the mid-80s by 4 o'clock, and we're going to hang out there for a couple of hours. But even at 8 o'clock, we should have a temperature of about 78 degrees. It's going to be really nice.
And just into the Breaking Now desk, the Bureau of Labor Statistics has just released May's job report. It shows that the U.S. economy added 272,000 jobs last month. That's significantly more than what economists predicted. Now, according to the new data released today, the jobless rate rose to 4% from 3.9%. That's the first time in 2 years the U.S.'s employment rate has reached 4%. Experts say it's a rate that hasn't been matched in decades. Now, in its fight to bring down inflation, the Federal Reserve has wanted to see demand cool off in order to take the heat off price hikes. The Fed wants to see the labor market ease into a better balance of the supply and demand of workers, all without causing a spike in joblessness or triggering a recession.
Those people have seen their wages go up, their earnings go up over time, but they're not enough to compensate for the higher prices.
But despite today's new numbers released, many Americans still say they're struggling to stay afloat.
A driver speeding in a stolen car caused a 3-car crash, closing part of Highway 2 yesterday. Going 125 miles per hour in a stolen car, Jesse Judge was spotted in Pend Oreille County racing towards Meade by a WSP trooper. The trooper then followed him for a while, but ultimately decided a high-speed chase was too risky.
The trooper terminated the pursuit because the risk outweighed.
Now, once the driver was in Meade, he started weaving through lanes and then rear-ended this red crossover before crashing headfirst into that black SUV. Judge faces vehicular assault charges once he's released from the hospital. Well, the North Idaho DUI Task Force has received almost $29,000 in grants to help train more law enforcement to crack down on impaired driving. The funds will help train more drug recognition experts and phlebotomists. Now, the money from the Governor's Highway Safety Association, the National Alliance to Stop Impaired Driving, and responsibility.org.
Around the Northwest this morning, a 17-year-old high school student was killed during a school shooting at Garfield High School in Seattle yesterday. It happened around 12:30 in the afternoon. The student was shot multiple times in the school parking lot and had to be taken to Harborview Medical Center, where he later died. Police think the shooter is high school aged. He ran away after the shooting and has not been found.
Well, today is the last day of school for so many students in our area, and as the school year winds down, graduating seniors from Spokane Public Schools get to visit their old elementary schools. Now, this is just so special. Elementary school students couldn't help but cheer on their fellow seniors. They look up to them, and one day they'll be walking in their own cap and gown. Several seniors said it felt just like it was yesterday that they were taking their first steps into school. But fast forward to now, they're getting ready to take their last.
Like, those were like memories I hold very dear to me. It's just like, just enjoy your childhood to the best you can, because like once it's gone, it's gone.
Now, that's advice AJ Austin there hopes all the elementary students will take. And while graduation is bittersweet, this isn't the end for these seniors. It is only their beginning. This weekend, it's a big one for the class of 2024. Seniors from nearly 24 local high schools will graduate over the next few days. Spokane Public Schools will hold commencement ceremonies tomorrow and Sunday at the podium. West Valley and East Valley will also hold graduation at the podium tonight and Monday. The McCarthy Athletic Center will host ceremonies for the Meade School District tonight and Central Valley tomorrow. The Fox Theater will welcome seniors from Lakeside High School tonight and the Community School on Sunday. Coeur d'Alene, Post Falls, and Riverside High School students will graduate tonight, while Lake City, Freeman, and Deer Park students graduate tomorrow. A big weekend.
Big weekend, and of course we continue celebrating graduating seniors across the Inland Northwest. This is Clarissa Hughes, and she's graduating from University High School. Clarissa has always cared for others and our planet, and plans to study environmental engineering. She'll go to community college in the fall before transferring to her dream college, which she's already been accepted to.
So cool. And this is Alana Nichols. She's graduating from Lumen High School. This message says Alana has overcome so many obstacles to get where she is today, determined to graduate on time while raising her kids. Alana already plans on working with children with disabilities in the future. And hey, if you want to celebrate your student and enter them in a chance to win a $50 gift card, you can submit their photo online for a chance to be featured right here on 4 News Now. You can do it at KXLY.com/class of 2024. Now, this contest ends today, so this is your last chance to get those photos in.
Oh man, congrats to all of them.
So cool, congrats. Your Good Morning Northwest time is 6:36.
And it is going to be hot and warm today, and if you're graduating, if your student's graduating tomorrow through the weekend.
See, the weekend WSU graduated, there were lots of parties and it rained. Now, this weekend, it's going to be sunny and very warm, so bring out the water and a little spritz going on in the backyard. It's going to be great for all of that, celebrating those seniors. We're going to have a full check of the forecast coming up.
New developments in the fight against pancreatic cancer. What an early clinical trial says for new vaccines. It's next.
And it is the time of the year many of us are filling our flower pots and planter boxes. And that includes Mark and our Extreme team. A look at this year's very special Gardening for Grands project. That's next.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
Regular visits to your local Perfection Tire can ensure your car's safety and dependability.
With factory recommended maintenance, you increase your fuel efficiency as well as maintain your vehicle's value.
Nobody beats perfection.
Not the best sound to start your day with, is it? Your next decision should be to call Precision. Our professionally trained technicians are here to provide you with award-winning service every time, so we can get you back up and running fast. Call or book online today.
This year, spend your summer in a new Toyota from Findlay, downtown Toyota. Whether you're pulling a trailer with a new truck, taking a road trip in a cool 4Runner, or hitting the open road in the popular RAV4, Findlay has the perfect Toyota for you. It's simple. If you're looking for bigger savings, a better selection to choose from, and the best financing available now, you can find it all this week at Findlay.
Findlay Toyota's downtown.
My name is Pam, and I've lived in Libby for about 25 years. I came here to CARD in 2015. I was diagnosed with asbestos-related disease. CARD is here for a reason. and that is to help the people of Libby.
Have you worked or enjoyed the outdoors in Lincoln County before 2014? You may have been exposed to harmful Libby amphibole asbestos. Contact us today for a free screening.
Hurry down to Walker's Furniture for big Memorial Day discounts, where all your favorite mattress brands are on sale. With even bigger savings on Beautyrest, Serta, and 40 more styles to choose from. Plus, take advantage of 5 years no-interest financing with no money down and no minimum purchase, so you can improve your sleep today and pay over time. Plus, get up to $300 of additional free furniture with select sets sold this final week at Walker's.
BECU wants to help you celebrate your dad this June with the fantastic Father's Day contest. Send us a photo of your father and tell us the impact he's had on your life. He'll be entered for a chance to win a $75 gift card to Agers Meats. Fantastic Fathers, brought to you by BECU.
Shopping for quality tires but afraid you're paying too much?
You'll find you can trust Perfection Tire for the best deals on Cooper tires and other top quality brands.
Save even more with Cooper Tire rebates going on now. Nobody beats perfection.
Welcome back at 6:39. Hey, it was all smiles as Mark Peterson and the Extreme team and students from East Valley Middle School delivered garden beds for local senior centers yesterday. It's all part of our annual Gardening for Grants project.
Each of the planters were made by the students in their shop class. Mark explains how they're meant to help these seniors stay active.
This program started 5 years ago because we knew there was a connection to the elderly and to planting and garden. And then to incorporate the kids from East Valley Middle School in the shop class. Look at them. They're a great bunch. They did a great job. They were well organized and they really got to talk with some of the residents. We did too. And I got to tell you, Jane's a kick. God love you, Jane. God love you. The other cool part about Jane at 97 years young is that she had a little bit of advice for these people.
Enjoy every minute of every day, you guys, and do everything that you can, because life's very short.
I don't know if I'm a young whippersnapper, I'd like to think so, but it's putting your hands into the dirt and planting something and bringing about and evoking memories. That's what this program is all about. 4 different assisted living facilities receive these planters, but there will be hundreds of memories that will be brought up through the Gardening for Grand. For the Extreme team, 4 News Now, I'm Mark Peterson. It was wonderful.
That is
absolutely wonderful.
How long does it take you to get all the materials?
It's a couple months of preparation and getting in the shop class. Builders First Source gave us all the cedar, Sculpture Gardens all the plants, Ace on Francis gave us all of the dirt, and then again the kids from shop class. I want to introduce you to Ophelia, who is language barrier, Spanish speaking, and while they do have a few that speak Spanish at the home, she's still a little bit isolated. One of the young women speaks Spanish and talked to her, and she lit up like a light bulb. It was so wonderful. I cried. It was great. And then this is what it's all about, getting these young kids and these older people, this multi-generational talking about what it was like in the old days. And most of the elderly dealt with gardens growing up because that's how they were fed. I mean, we needed to grow our own food back in the day.
Yeah.
So it's just one of the coolest things we do.
I love it.
It's absolutely amazing. I love, and all the volunteers who helped. It just makes it all worthwhile.
And those plants are going to love the sunshine this weekend.
Oh man, will they? Got to keep them watered.
Yeah, for sure.
Got to keep them watered. We're going to have more on your forecast that's going to be coming up.
All right, sounds good. Thanks so much, Mark. Your Good Morning Northwest time is 6:42.
And Spokane's Pride Festival kicks off tonight and runs through the weekend. Allison Martinez is live downtown with what you need to know. Allison.
I'm breaking down everything you need to know if you're traveling through downtown Spokane or if you plan on attending the festival. That's coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Life's busy. Off is not an option. You need to be on. On time, on the go, on the call, or just ready to play on. Life's waiting. Power on with Batteries Plus. Visit one of over 700 locations today.
We owe everything to our troops, past and present, for their honor, courage, and dedication. As a token of our appreciation, 4 News Now and Global Credit Union are encouraging you to once again wear red on Fridays.
Join us in recognizing our troops and their families for allowing us the freedom we enjoy every day as Americans. Stop into any Global brand to pick up a red pin and show your support.
And then wear red every Friday from now until September 11th.
Wear Red Fridays, brought to you by 4 News Now and Global Credit Union.
Hi, I'm Doug Trudeau with Trudeau's Marina. It's summertime. It's time to get out on the water and experience the fun of boating. We have a huge selection of new boats to choose from. Find the best fit for you and your family at Trudeau's Marina. All our boats are powered by Mercruiser. So if you're in the market for a boat, come in and see us at Trudeau's Marina in downtown Spokane.
Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls has been North Idaho's premier flooring shop for over 30 years. From remodels to new construction, they've got your home or business covered from wall to wall. Their expert design team will work with you to find the perfect floor for your lifestyle and budget. They've got the lowest prices. From carpet and area rugs to hardwood, LVP and laminate, if you can dream it, they can floor it. Dream it, design it, live it at Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls.
Coming to Spokane Arena for the first time ever, the all-new Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live Glow Party. Don't miss the debut of the all-new Hot Wheels 5 Alarm. Watch your favorite Hot Wheels Monster Trucks light up the floor, including Gungster, Bone Shaker, and the legendary Bigfoot. Plus the dazzling dance party, spectacular laser lights, and more. And kids' seats start at just $12. Don't miss this one-of-a-kind Hot Wheels experience, June 22nd and 23rd at Spokane Arena. Tickets available at SpokaneArena.com.
Batteries Plus has the national scale for all your power needs and a dedicated expert for the local support you want. Power on with Batteries Plus Business.
4 News Now is brought to you by Pape Machinery.
Hey, welcome back. The time is now 6:45. Spokane is celebrating Pride Month with a parade and a festival that kicks off tonight.
And this weekend is packed with events to celebrate our local LGBTQ+ community. 4 News Now's Allison Martinez is live to break down everything you need to know before attending. Good morning, Allison.
Good morning. I'm here on Spokane Falls Boulevard, and in just hours, this area will be filled up with electric energy. There will be so many people so excited to celebrate Spokane Pride. Behind me is that rainbow crosswalk that was just freshly repainted just in time for the occasion. I'm joined by Drew Parker Tate this morning. He's the president of Spokane Pride. Thank you so much for being with us. Tell me, you guys have been gearing up for this for so long. How does it feel now that the day is finally here?
It's exciting because we feel ready. And we just can't wait to have all the amazing people enjoy the Pride Festival.
Yes, we're so excited. There's so many activities starting today, continuing through Sunday to look forward to. What are you most excited about?
I'm just excited about the thousands of people to come down and support the community and to be part of something bigger than an individual.
Yeah, and you mentioned thousands of people. You said that in years past that we had people here even bigger than the entire population of Wenatchee, which is so exciting. But with that amount of people also comes safety, and you guys have been working closely with SPD to make sure that this is a safe event. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, we've had many conversations with the police department. Anytime there was a question, there was always a answered phone call, and they contacted us whenever they had a question, and so it was very good open communications. So we all seem to be ready, and we're working for a safe festival.
Yes, and you mentioned SPD will be staffing for this weekend accordingly, making sure we've got all our bases covered, but also taking into consideration some of the acts of vandalism that have occurred against this community, specifically for this mural here. So we'll definitely have a fun and exciting weekend in store, and we'll have so much to look forward to. It all kicks off tonight. We'll have full details on everything you need to know on our website, kxly.com. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. I'll send it back to you guys in studio.
Allison, thank you so much. Yeah, so much fun. Got a lot of fun events happening this weekend, and it's going to be beautiful for it.
Yes, it is. The weather is going to be very nice, and it's going to be sunny, warm conditions. So many, and also graduation ceremonies too this weekend.
Yeah,
so
you guys have done a beautiful job for me. Thank you. No, it really is. We want people to know that we're now talking about hydration and sunscreen. Taking time out of the hot sun if you're not used to it. 52 into the valley, 49 Deer Park. Into Spangle, you're at 54 degrees. Hour by hour, it's going to be sunshine. A few high, thin clouds, that's it. Temperatures at 10 o'clock in the morning, forecast to be 70 degrees, 80 by 2. So that means the afternoon, getting out of work and school, you're going to be in the mid-80s. And again, it's Friday. People are going to be thinking about other things. So drive cautiously through those school zones. Please, you should anyway. But Friday, just attention spans are minimal. Just ask me. We are going to see fairly clear skies throughout today, tomorrow. Saturday afternoon, got a little bit of cloud cover coming in, moisture into Oregon. And then Sunday, we'll get a little bit of that. We have about a 20% chance of showers, and then that's going to push out mainly into the mountains again for those who are camping. Memorial Day weekend, you had it. This weekend, you could see it a little bit Sunday night, but chances are maybe you're heading back into town. High pressure and that warm temperatures are going to continue for us as we track the heat all the way up into BC, and then sliding down. There's a big low that's coming into the Gulf of Alaska. That'll influence a little bit of cloud cover. We're going to see that chance of showers again Sunday evening, and then that's going to push out. Mid-80s for us today. It's going to be around 80 degrees. Coeur d'Alene, Sandpoint, 78 degrees. I'm rounding up. 90 into the Tri-Cities if you're heading south. We're going to have near 90 Saturday. We're going to be in the mid-80s Sunday, and then it's, low to mid-80s Monday, Tuesday, with about 80 Wednesday, Thursday. All of that above average. And again, that's going to give us 7 days of 80-degree weather, and this is going to be the hottest we've been so far this year. June 20th is when the summer solstice occurs at, I believe, 1:51 p.m. So that's the first day of summer.
There we go. It's going to feel like it, but yes. All right. Thanks, Mark. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:49.
Your morning sprint is coming up next. Thanks for waking up with Good Morning Northwest this Friday morning. We'll be right back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Kerner Furniture.
Our 30th anniversary celebration continues at Mystiqua Casino Hotel. Play your favorite games with your Sun Club card to win your share of $22,000 cash and one of several Traeger grills. Learn more at Mystiqua.com.
It's been 20 years since Toyota launched the world's first mass-produced hybrid vehicle, the Toyota Prius.
And today, Parker Toyota's inventory is filled with hybrids like the RAV4, Highlander, and Tundra. Plus, the all-new Grand Highlander and Tacoma.
Whether you're heading up the mountain or hauling kids around town, Parker Toyota's selection of hybrids are designed to move you quicker and travel further with fewer trips to the pump.
See our huge selection of hybrids built for the everyday driver at Parker Toyota in Coeur d'Alene or visit parkertoyota.com.
We're the advocates.
And we go to court.
The insurance companies take us seriously.
Because we go to court.
And if they don't offer you a settlement you deserve, they know.
We'll go to court.
So if you or a loved one are seriously injured in a crash,
call us.
Oh, I thought for sure he was going to say.
We go to court.
There it is.
We're the advocates. And we go to court. Injured? You deserve an advocate.
I think I'm gonna go with a 9-iron.
I'd suggest a 7. No. Oh. Did you know that if a bird picks up your ball, you gotta follow it? Oh, there it is. I think it's to the right.
Nah.
Is this it?
Nope, not it.
More! Can I be frank? At STCU, we're always here to advise and consult, even if you want to go at it your own way.
Let's see what you've got, Frank. I think we should talk.
STCU Business. Partner up.
Hi, I'm Randy, owner of Router 911 Sewer and Drain.
Sewer and drain cleaning at half the price of the larger competitors.
24/7 service for all of your sewer and drain cleaning needs in Spokane, 535-3136.
Hi, they assigned me to work with you, Miss Ray, but you can call me Miranda. You're me if you take the next step. How? Work here during the day, go to school at night. It's so worth it.
Face your future with Whitworth University.
Mystiqua Casino Hotel is open.
Stay with us, relax and rejuvenate while taking advantage of our amazing amenities, including a restaurant and lounge open to the public daily starting at 3 p.m.
north of Spokane on Highway 395.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
Well, the time right now is 6:53, and it's time to get you ready to take on your Friday in the Morning Sprint.
The Spokane Pride Parade and Festival kicks off tonight. Allison Martinez has the closures and event details you need to know about.
But first, we're experiencing some warm, sunny conditions today. Let's get over to Mark with his forecast to help you take on your weekend.
Good morning, everybody. Oh, it's going to be warmer than average, no doubt about it. We're starting off warmer than average. Temperatures are into the low to mid 50s. It's 58 downtown. Deer Park, 49 degrees. Our forecast today, plenty of sunshine. Temperatures warming up to 84 degrees. You get out of work and school. Winds are going to be light. It's going to be a gorgeous day. Get the sunscreen, drink your water, take it easy.
President Biden will deliver a speech on the cliffs of Normandy in just a few moments. Sources say he'll talk about the fight between dictatorship and freedom while driving home a key re-election argument that he will uphold democratic freedoms. It comes on the heels of the 80th anniversary of D-Day. The latest on President Biden in Normandy is coming up next on Good Morning America.
A reward is now being offered for the information on the Washington State University grad who vanished from the SeaTac airport last week. Nadia Cole's family says Cole and her mother were about to leave on a trip to Italy when she went to the bathroom and never returned. Cole's family says security footage showed her leaving the airport with a distressed expression. Now, investigators believe her disappearance is connected to the disappearance of 2-year-old Soraya Ong Harmon from Pullman. Now, Soraya disappeared with her father, Aaron Ong. They never returned from a camping trip in Montana. An arrest warrant has been issued for Aaron and is for him not returning Soraya to her mother. Investigators believe Ong and Cole are traveling together because they're dating. Anyone with information about where they may be is asked to contact the police department.
Police say a suspect is now in custody for killing someone in southwest Spokane. 34-year-old Kelly Hyde is booked into the Spokane County Jail for second-degree murder and first-degree assault. It happened near Sunset Highway and Lewis Street, west of Indian Canyon Golf Course. A second person was also hurt in the attack and was taken to the hospital. Spokane police say both of Hyde's charges are domestic violence related.
Inspectors with the U.S. Postal Service say someone broke into a collection box on the South Hill and stole some of the mail that was inside. The post office says this was reported on Monday, May 20th, around 5 p.m. The collection box had about 2 days worth of mail inside. Now, it's unclear how much of that mail was stolen, but experts say mail thieves are searching for checks, credit cards, birthday money, or personal information, which could go a long way in helping them steal your identity. The Postal Service says to check the latest time that mail will be emptied from the box and don't leave it in there overnight.
A driver speeding in a stolen car caused a 3-car crash closing part of Highway 2 yesterday. Going 125 miles per hour in a stolen car, Jesse Judge was spotted in Pend Oreille County racing toward Meade by a WSP trooper. The trooper followed him for a while, but ultimately decided a high-speed chase was too risky. Once the driver was in Meade, he started weaving through lanes and rear-ended a red crossover before crashing head-first into a black SUV. Judge faces vehicular assault charges once he's released from the hospital.
The Bureau of Labor Statistics has just released May's jobs report. It shows that the U.S. economy added 272,000 jobs last month. The data also shows that the jobless rate rose to 4% from 3.9%. Experts say a rate that hasn't been matched it has not matched that rate in decades.
Just hours after the Pride mural in downtown Spokane was repainted on Wednesday, it was vandalized again. Police arrested 3 suspects they say scuffed up the paint with scooters, including a 19-year-old and 2 minors. According to court documents, the group is also accused of yelling homophobic slurs at people. They're charged with malicious mischief.
I'm here on Spokane Falls Boulevard. Now here's a look at that Pride mural right behind me. You can see some of the skid marks from the Lime scooters, just freshly painted for Pride this weekend. Now the Pride Festival and Parade officially kicks off tonight at 5:30 p.m. That's the first event, and then the festivities continue until tomorrow all day long. The Parade Festival and programming for people of all ages. Sunday there will be a cleanup. There's plenty to look forward to all weekend, and we have a full breakdown of times, the parade routes, and everything you need to know to keep yourself safe this weekend on our website, kxly.com.
And this is a big weekend for the class of 2024. Seniors from nearly 24 local high schools will graduate over the next few days. Spokane Public Schools will hold commencement ceremonies tomorrow and Sunday at the podium. West Valley and East Valley will also hold graduation at the podium tonight and Monday. The McCarthy Athletic Center will host ceremonies for the Meade School District tonight and Central Valley tomorrow. The Fox Theater will then welcome seniors from Lakeside High tonight and the community school on Sunday. We'll be back with a final check of weather right after this.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
Are you a proud plant parent? At Numerica, you'll find money answers just for you. Learn more at numericacu.com.
For over 30 years, we've been keeping you warm.
Or cool, but now we are taking you to the next level of innovation.
Fireplaces, sleek modern design, or traditional electric, efficient and trendy.
Lighting, permanent, decorative, year-long lighting, providing security as well as beauty.
These are just some of the ideas we are bringing to you for the next level at Holiday Heating, Cooling, and Electric. We call it Holiday Innovation. Call us today.
Childcare costs through the roof. I'm Kirsten O'Connor with 4 News Now. As a working mom, I know firsthand how expensive childcare can be, but I found free money that can help, and you may qualify too. Watch Tuesday on Good Morning Northwest.
All right, good Friday morning, everybody. 84 today, 89 tomorrow. It's going to be a dry weekend. 84 on Sunday. It's going to be perfect. The only moisture is going to be the tears coming from Sid.
Wow. Kind of a bittersweet day here on Good Morning Northwest.
Is that 2 years, kiddo? Over 2 years.
Today, yes, today marks 2 years with KXLY.
And it also means, unfortunately, it is your last day with us here at KXLY.
It is. I'll be saying goodbye, but on to a new adventure. I will miss everyone so, so much. The Spokane community, will always have a special place in my heart.
And you're such an important member of this team for so long here.
We're going to miss you.
Don't cry too much, Mark.
Hey, thanks for tuning in. Have a great rest of your weekend. We'll see you throughout GMA.
Best of luck.
Mark, I'm going to cry.